quick video real quick with my vocal self, with my camera friendly self. For those that know me and for those that hate me, you know that I like to be vocal when I need to be. It ain't for nothing. um, I just wanted to share a quick video. um, and for those that do know, when I was employed and making a lot of money, for those 6.5 years of a union-based job. I did have my son for 7+ years, child custody, and it was amazing. Everything was fun. It was a blessing having my son in my arms every day, and just being able to come home to my apartment, my own place, my own everything with my son. That in itself was a blessing. Um, when you protest and stand up against corrupt cops, sheriffs, in specific Lindsay PD, Porterville PD especially as well. I've had countless of female police officers roll up on me at my second job, um, forcing searches and seizures upon me while they had their guns, their hands on their firearms, and I had to tell them, get the damn hands off their gun, get your hands off your guns. And I'm trying to push officers off me, treating me like I'm some animal. So I filed my complaint, almost been shot. I've had a female officer from Porterville PD ask for my ID. I open my door to give her my ID, and she starts screaming. Now she backpedals and changes her mind and starts screaming, already ready to pull her gun out to try and shoot me. File my complaint as well. When a male veteran officer from the Porterville PD looks you in the eye in off-duty in civilian clothes and pulls up on you at your second job and calls you a nigger, it does something to you here and here and here. Your soul and your eyes open. I don't know about you guys, but my last name is I'm a Sanchez. Look us up. Check the bloodline. Somos guerreros. We're warriors. Okay? Check the bloodline. We're hardworking people, but we're not cowards. We don't shy away from war. Being a former Republican, a former Trump supporter, such as myself that I used to be, I did my homework on all these officers. All these officers, that guy that called me a nigger, that officer, all the female officers, all those officers, to even the female officer, Officer Nate, badge number 686, who would constantly harass me at my son's school campus. All of them are Republicans. All of them Trump supporters. So I stopped and I thought to myself, what the hell am I doing being a Republican? There's no reason why I should be a Republican or associate myself with the Republican Party. Being a Republican, you're gonna have to adopt these ideologies to look at your own people, your own raza. Hispanics full of raza. Blacks and browns, our black brothers too. Like, oh, criminals. Oh, this person's not worthy of the Second Amendment. Oh, criminals, convict, jail, prison. Throw them in a cage. That's the mentality. And if it meant for me to continue to be a Republican, I must adopt these mental ideologies. I can't be that, standing up against them, going against the grain will cost you. It'll cost you your job. My Boudreaux would show up at my job all the time, demanding my employers to just throw me out, and that they did, just like that. Baby boy, it was so. The chief of police, Chief Castillo from Porterville PD, would demand Save Martin to throw me out, and they did out of fear. They bend the knee and they dropped down to their knees and said, "Yes, Blue, we'll do anything for the Blue." When you stand up and protest and file your complaints against these type of people, it will cost you your job. It will cost you your child custody. Your child support will skyrocket. Now here I am, sleeping in my car, homeless. Literally, technically been homeless since last year, August 2023. I'll never forget. Lost my apartment. I lost my child custody, and I literally just got kicked out of the Porterville homeless shelters because a lot of them, they treat you like animals, and I don't like being treated like an animal. I'm not telling you to kiss my butt, but treat me with some, you know, talk to me nice, have some respect. You don't have to kiss my butt, but talk to people right. I'm not your slave. Um, the other homeless shelter in Porterville, the Mission. It's a Christian-based mission, but they steal money from homeless people. And you must sign a contract agreeing paying 25 to 45% of your checks. I'm already paying bills. I'm already paying a car note, insurance, and child support. Got kicked out of there too, just for calling the pastor lady who steals money from the homeless people a hypocrite. And I refuse to call her pastor because a Christian that she is not. Just got kicked out of the Visalia rescue mission because every morning we have this function, a system we must follow. Every morning, everyone wakes up at 6 a.m. and you got to do your chores. Well, it was my name and some white guy's name. And for consecutive days, my partner was this white guy. And I said, hey, I got to clean these huge showers. They're like prison showers. I'll deep clean the showers while you clean the toilets and urinals. He couldn't do that. The white man was so lazy, so full of white privilege that he felt the need to do his own chores. He felt very comfortable with staying stagnant and comfortable with a brown folk, a rasa's work ethic. So I told the white guy, I'm not going to be your brown slave, okay? Get up with your white supremacy self, with your white privilege self, and do your part. Teamwork makes the dream work, okay? Attitude reflects leadership. You must lead by example and do what you got to do. Your name's written on it. You got to do your chores, do your part. But I would have to do it for him because he didn't feel the need. So because I addressed it to staff, this fat boy, the chunky monkey looking dude, chunky fellow, he kicked me out. Called the cops, said, I'll grab my things, but before I leave, you're going to hear my voice. I'm going to let the officers know what happened. I'm going to let them know what kind of person you are, and then I'm going to dip. You're kicking me out, right? In the midst of all this, I don't regret any of this. I don't regret standing up to these officers. I have two white judges from the Porterville courthouse who had looked in my face and laughed in my face. I still have to this day officers trying to pull me over and shoot me. The only thing I regret not being able to see my son, to hug him and kiss him, take him to school. Mijo, how was school? You got your homework? Let's do your homework. You want to go to the library? Let's go get some books. Because he knew, my son knew. We had a system going. I ain't going to buy you new clothes. I ain't going to buy you that toy or that Nintendo Switch unless you show me good academic performance. And when he did that, and he's such a high level, high IQ child of mine, we had a system. And it was working. I just regret just not being able to be close to my son. But I want every father to know out there, if you're based, whatever county you're in here in the state of California, I am based and reside in the county of Tulare. You will be targeted. You will be shooken. But remain calm, collective, and grounded. You must fight the good fight. Just because you speak the truth, don't let no cop, no judge, no one in a high position power that has authority to dictate your livelihood, your welfare, your well-being as a father. Don't let nobody tell you you're crazy. Don't let them tell you you're mentally ill, because you're not. Okay? You don't have to tolerate racism. You don't have to tolerate police brutality and abuse of power. It was just a message I wanted to share. I wanted to get that off my chest. a little chewyism there. Had to let that venting out, because Lord knows it's not good to hold it in. So to all you out there that know me, and those that don't know me, just wanted to say we're all in this fight together. I'm not the only homeless individual in the state of California, and it's a battle. It's a battle being homeless, but it's okay. We must keep the faith, stay positive, and keep fighting the good fight. And stay busy. If you have a job, good. Try to be in your job as much as possible. It's a good distraction. If you got a car, good. Sleep in it. Sucks because the heat won't let you sleep, but sleep what you can. Yeah, man. Love you guys. Take care, and God bless.